Welcome guys, and it is EdisHD Gaming here, and today I'm bringing you guys my first episode of my brand new career mode. I did it last time and I didn't continue it. I will this time. It is with Atletico Madrid and I'm skipping all the boring stuff, including the pre-season matches, but I do play one game this episode, and we dipped straight into the transfer market. And my first thought was, who do I want to buy? I want to buy a winger for this club, and straight away Nani came to mind. I mean, I know I'm a Manchester United fan, but when you've got 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, look at all those attributes down the side there. His value's 8.5. I thought, I've got to get some scouting, I've got to inquire about him, because surely I could get him for pretty cheap, and his contract's expiring in 12 months, so I thought it was a really good deal. And I looked through the German league and I started inquiring and scouting loads of different types of players, mainly central midfielders. I wanted to bring in someone, and as you can see, I looked at Kevin Prince Boateng, Lars Bender, and I just keep going through the list of them. Some I don't inquire about because I know they've just joined the club, but I've only got 23 million, so I don't want to really be wasteful with my money, because I'm not going to be able to afford many players, so it's all based on decisions on what I think we most need. I do inquire about Gundogan because I think he's an absolutely fantastic player, and then we have a quick peek into the Serie A, and I think I inquire about one or two players. I know I inquire about Hamsik. He's a great player. I'm a huge fan of him. He would have been he could be a nice buy for the club if we can get the right sort of funding towards him and see what they want for him. I do expect him to be way out of my price range. I mean, his value is 18 million just on that alone, so they're going to want over 23 at least. So he's going to be a very doubtful signing. And we get all the inquiries back. Nani, they say they want a region of 12. Bender, 20 million. Gundogan, they wanted 38, so he's already out of the window. And Hamsik, they wanted 48. Kevin Prince Boateng, they also just came back and said he's new to the club, so they will not be looking to sell him, which was a little bit disappointing. But maybe next transfer window, maybe next season we will dive in. And I did inquire about a few more players. And I did inquire about Ben Arthur, and they said they wanted 12 million for him. I thought he'd be nice to have on one of the wings, and I sent my scouting network off to the Prem for the wingers, and this is when I start approaching clubs, and straight away I go out and I approach Manchester United for Nani. They said they wanted 12 million for him. I didn't offer that. I think I offer exactly 10 million for him. I think, yeah, and if I could pick him up for that, that would be absolutely brilliant. I mean, that would be really cheap for Nani. Quality player, and I definitely want to bring him into the squad. Probably my favourite player to bring into the club at this time. And then straight away I look at Hatem Ben Arfa for the other wing. I want to make the wings as strong as possible as I could. So I think I already inquired about Hatem Ben Arfa. I'm not too sure. But I look at his price and he's around 12 million. I know he's a great player, again great with the skill moves, and I think I offer just under his value at 10 million, the same price for Nani. I think they're the same age as well, and him and Nani were two that I was definitely most keen to bring in. They both got accepted for Nani and Ben Arfa, and Diego Costa. I had a bid come in for 14.5 million. And I didn't really want to sell him for 14.5. I know it's only a little amount, but I was thinking more around 15 million, and you can have him because that will give me enough funding to bring in another striker of my choosing. So I straight away go out and offer Ben Arfa and Nani what they wanted to join the team, because at this point it's almost a done deal, and I was absolutely excited to see that they've both been accepted, the bids. I wasn't expecting to be able to get them for 10 million, but you know, if they're going to accept it for 10 million for both of them, I'm happily going to take that. And then I did make a bid for Fernando Torres, getting back at Atletico Madrid. They wanted 17 million, I offered 15 million, and he is actually, I'm going to give it away, we offer him all the stuff as well, like we did with Nani and Ben Arfa. Do the same with Torres here, and he's all three joined the club. And I was absolutely ecstatic about it. I did look into other strikers like Dzeko, Benteke and all that. Hernandez. Well, but you know, just some pacey strikers, but they all rejected. So we go into our first match here. of pre-season, and I didn't want to play pre-season because I think it's pretty boring. I throw Nani and Ben Arthur straight into the team. Torres at this time, I think, wasn't quite fully signed on, and we actually win the game 4-0 with Coco getting 1, Joufran getting 1, and someone else getting 2. And then the contract offer was obviously accepted by Fernando Torres. I was absolutely delighted to bring him in. I think we could probably recapture his form and make him back into the player that he once was. So we get him in, and I made an inquiry about Jonas Kabul because I wanted another centre back that was strong. I told you I was diving in this transfer market hard, and you're going to see I think I actually offer 6 million for him, which is under his value. He's 27 years of age, and then we have our next pre-season match against Bordeaux, and we put Torres on the bench, and we actually win that game 2-0 with Ben Arthur and Fernando Torres scoring in his pre-season debut. So maybe, you never know. With Joufran getting sent off though, which was a little bit of a disappointment, but it's another win for the club, and we will take that. And guess what? Our next match is against Spurs, and we keep Torres on the bench again, Nani, Ben Arthur starting, and we do bring in Johan Kabul, I believe. We sign him for the 6 million, which was great, and Fernando Torres comes off the bench again to score, which was brilliant. He's really looking like he's going to be solid for me. And yeah, here we are. We actually he accepted 110 grand a week, which was a little bit expensive, but I wanted to make sure that we definitely got him. So we've made, well, what have we made now? 4 stellar signings that I'm absolutely ecstatic about. And we have our first game now against Seville in the league, and it was one of mixed chances, very few of them, but when they were very solid chances. And first chance falls in here. David Villa cuts inside, lays it off for Nani. He gets tackled, but wins the ball back. He shoots, and oh my goodness, how has he missed that? Nani, I think he's one of the best players on this game, and he's just going to miss that. But it doesn't matter. Right on the stroke of half time, Torres cuts back in, and a phenomenal strike, and he scores on his debut, I suppose you could say, for Atletico Madrid. Well, him coming back to the club anyway. And we go in at half time at 1-0, and I'm thinking this is pretty good. It's on world class, and David Villa shows some great strength here. He's another great signing that I didn't even have to make. That was done before, obviously. And we cross it in, and no one's there. Fernando Torres just drops off and strikes it with his weaker foot in the 53rd minute, straight after half time basically, and makes it 2-0. And I was just, it's a great debut back for him. He was really good in the game, and literally the only other chance of this match really fell to Seville here in the 90th minute, and they cross it in, and OP heading. Courtois could not do anything. I'm going to hopefully get him on a full deal because he would be great. But there, that is how the game ended. We beat Seville 2-1. I think I've got around 5 million left, so I may dip into the transfer market. I'm not sure. You guys leave in the comments who you think I should bring in. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.